¿Qué pasa, amigos and amigas? Eads here. Ryan, awesome shirt as always. Dude, that's pretty awesome. It's pretty boss that my biggest bicep gets gets a bunch of attention. Anywho, so in this video today, I'm going to do like a little versus competition on StewMac tang nippers. So the old-fashioned set that I've had for 4 years was the standard when I first started, and just recently they came out with StewMac just came out with a set of deluxe tang nippers. So for those of you that are not aware of what a tang nipper is, on the bottom of a piece of fret wire, so this little piece right here, the bottom piece of it that gets inserted inside of the fret slot is called the fret tang. So my test specimen here is a Jescar stainless steel fret wire. So for those of you that are not luthiers and are wondering, the types of materials of fret wire, there is like standard nickel, which is the softer of the bunch, but it's also the most affordable. Then you have Evo, which is basically frozen, cryogenically frozen wire. And then you got stainless. To make this a good shootout, I wanted to do 3 strips of fret wire for each. So one for the deluxe tang nipper and then one for the regular tang nipper. See what happens. I have not used the deluxe one yet. I'll get that price point on there, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to use this because the luthiers that I know that are in my camp, if you've told me that, it leaves a really clean surface. The purpose of the tang nipper basically is to cut this little strip. If you're working on a Gibson with binding, or any kind of a guitar with binding, you want this surface to be completely flat. You don't want anything left over because it's going to give it a hump. The purpose of this video is to compare the regular tang nipper to the deluxe. For those that already have this, if you're in a situation like me where you have a lot of work, what's going to do the job in the least amount of time, and basically what's more efficient? So what you're seeing me do right now is I'm cutting up that tang, making sure I'm prepping that surface to be seated inside of the fret slots. A little bit of filing action, and we're almost done here. Beautiful. As you could have seen from the pictures prior, that surface wasn't too clean, so that would take a lot more prep work to be able to use that particular piece of fret wire. These 3 with the tang nippers with the original design, this took 7 minutes and roughly 45 seconds. To get a clean surface that I can apply these. The deluxe set, I was done in 3 minutes. So take that for what it's worth. But these are this is a much more efficient set to be doing this job. The proof is in the pudding. I mean, that's a very clean surface when you're going to apply this fret wire to you know, to a fretboard. This is going to be a much more efficient system to do that job with versus this. Maybe it could be in part because I've had this tool for 4 years. You know, I've been cutting stainless, cutting all, you know, any kind of fret job I've had prior to I've used this. But StewMac has a lifetime warranty. So if you know, in theory, I could contact Stuart McDonald right now and say, hey, this is getting dull. Can you send me a new piece? And they'll be like, yeah, sure. You know, so that's you know, that's the reason why a lot of luthiers go to StewMac, is because they'll replace it on the spot. But in conclusion, the deluxe tang nippers the deluxe tang nippers are what I'm going to be using from here on out, because time is the most important thing, especially when doing the job like this. I don't want to take forever trying to file these down. If I had the choice between the two, I would spend the extra $20 knowing that this does the job in a much more efficient time frame than this does. And that's, you know, anything that you're doing, time is the most precious thing you got on a job. So yeah, StewMac, great job with the deluxe tang nippers, and you know, dude, this was a fun little experiment. I've been excited to use this, and I've now got the opportunity. My shop is the most busy that I've ever been. So yeah, man, this thing gave great results. So until next time.